Let us look at a lesson from Siri Kannada, grade 5. The name of the lesson is Nadiya Alalu. Nadi means river, Alalu means grief or sorrow. The river's sorrow or river's grief. So there are a lot of water bodies around us. It could be a lake, a well, or a river. But nowadays what is happening is we are not protecting the water sources, the water bodies properly, and this is creating a lot of harmful effects on us humans. So it is our duty that we have to take care and we have to protect our water sources from being polluted. So that is the message of this lesson, that we should avoid polluting our water sources and we have to be very careful and protect our water sources. So I will just tell a quick brief of the story in this lesson. So a group of friends, since it is a Sunday and a holiday for school, so a group of friends, they go out and play. They play and they play from morning till afternoon, and they start feeling very hot and warm. So they decide to take bath in a river because they wanted to cool their body, and they go and take bath in the river. But immediately as soon as they take bath in the river, they started getting boils all over the body, and they start getting a itchy feeling. So they start itching themselves, and then it becomes too much. They start itching themselves too hard, and it starts paining for them. They fall down on the floor, they roll down on the floor, and they are struggling and suffering in pain. So some passers-by see them, and then they take them and admit them in the hospital. So this whatever has happened to all these children, their friends come to know about it, and they all rush to see them in the hospital, and they are talking with one another, thinking why did they go and take bath in that river, in that dirty river. And then when doctor comes, they ask the doctor how are they, and the doctor says their condition is still not stable. So we'll have to wait till evening and see how well they recover. And then they ask the doctor what is the reason. He says that the river water has been polluted. So that has created an infection for them, and because of that they have fainted. And the doctor says because somebody got them admitted at the right time, he was able to give them treatment. And he tells all the friends to come back in the evening to see them because he still has to observe all these children. Now the friends are angry. So they go to the river and they see and they talk amongst themselves. They say, see, this river is so dirty. Why did they even have to go and take bath in this river? And they start scolding the river and taunting and telling bad things about the river. Then suddenly somebody just appears, sprouts out from the river. And because somebody suddenly appears, the children get a little afraid and they're taken aback. And then they ask, it's a goddess, it's a woman who comes out, and they ask her, who are you? They say, that lady says, I am the goddess, I am this river goddess. So they all say, you look so disgusting, you look so dirty, how can you be the goddess? And the river says, I have always been clean. From many years I have been clean. It is all you humans who have made me like this. So the children are a little surprised and they ask, what did we do? How did we make you like this? And then the river says, see, I was clean and I was flowing so well. People used my water for drinking, for cooking, for agriculture. For all such things my water was used. But then slowly you started building factories and letting out all the chemicals from the factories into the river. You started letting the sewage water mix into the river. You started throwing dirt, piles of dirt into the river. So all this has polluted me. Now you tell me, who is the reason? Who is the reason for your friend's condition? Is it me or you? You humans only have done this. You have thrown all the dirt. And you've been polluting me. If this continues, I will one day become a poisonous river. I will become so bad. That condition is not far away from now. So now the children realize and they ask the river, okay, tell us, is it possible that we can keep you clean? Then the river says, it is possible, but all of you need to do some hard work. Only then it is possible. You all have to take efforts and make sure that nothing dirty comes and gets polluted or gets mixed into my river and pollute me. If you do this, then I will become as pure and clean as before. So the children, they decide and they all vow or take a promise that yes, we will work hard and see to it that this river is not polluted anymore. Okay, so this lesson is mainly giving us a message that we should avoid polluting our water sources and also make sure that in future we don't pollute these rivers. Otherwise, the effect will come back to us only. It is going to be very harmful for us. So now let us look at the lesson. ಶಾಲಾ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಗುಂಪು ಗುಂಪಾಗಿ ಸೇರಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರ ಮುಖದಲ್ಲೂ ಆತಂಕ. ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ದಾಖಲಾಗಿರುವ ಸಹಪಾಠಿಗಳ ಆರೋಗ್ಯವನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಯುವ ತವಕ. ಮಕ್ಕಳು ತಮ್ಮ ತಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಸಂಭಾಷಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So groups, a lot of school children have come in groups and everybody is looking very worried. They have come to inquire about the health of their classmates and they are talking amongst themselves. Okay, the children are anxious to know what has happened to their friends and they are talking amongst themselves. So first one is Kalavati. ಎಂತಹ ಅನಾಹುತ ನಡೆದು ಹೋಯಿತು, ನಮ್ಮ ಗೆಳೆಯ ಗೆಳತಿಯರಿಗೆ ಹೀಗೆ ಆಗಬಾರದಿತ್ತು. So Kalavati is saying such an unfortunate condition. Our friends should not have this should not have happened to our friends. Sneha, ಅವರಿಗೆ ಏನಾಯಿತು? So Sneha is asking what happened to them. Manu, ಅಯ್ಯೋ ನಿನಗೆ ತಿಳಿದಿಲ್ಲವೇ, ಈಜಲು ಹೋದ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಗೆ ದಾಖಲಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So Manu is saying, oh, don't you know what happened to them? They went for a swim in the river and now they are being admitted in the hospital. Shantale, ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಗೆ ದಾಖಲಾಗಲು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಏನಾಗಿತ್ತು? So Shantale is asking what happened to them that they had to get admitted in the hospital like this. Salimullah, ನಿನ್ನೆ ಭಾನುವಾರ ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ರಜೆ ಇತ್ತಲ್ಲವೇ, ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಆಟವಾಡಲು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದರು. ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನದವರೆಗೂ ಆಟವಾಡಿ ಅನಂತರ ಸೆಕೆಯನ್ನು ತಾಳಲಾರದೆ ಊರಿನ ಪಕ್ಕದ ನದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡಿದರು. So Salimullah is saying, yesterday it was Sunday, wasn't it? So they all went to play from morning till afternoon. They played and after that they felt very hot and unable to bear the heat and sweat. They went to the nearby river to take bath. Then ಪರಿಣಾಮವಾಗಿ ಅವರ ಮೈಮೇಲೆಲ್ಲ ದಪ್ಪ ದಪ್ಪ ಗುಳ್ಳೆಗಳು ಎದ್ದು ವಿಪರೀತ ತುರಿಕೆ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭವಾಯಿತು. ನೋವು ತಾಳಲಾರದೆ ದಂಡೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿದ್ದು ಹೊರಳಾಡಿದರು. ಯಾರೋ ದಾರಿ ಹೊಕ್ಕರು ನರಳಾಟ ಕಂಡು ಅವರನ್ನು ಎತ್ತಿಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಗೆ ಸೇರಿಸಿದರು. ಅವರ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ತೀರಾ ಹದಗೆಟ್ಟಿದೆ. So as a result of them going and taking bath in the river, they got big boils all over their body and they had extremely itchy feeling. That started for them and then they couldn't bear the pain and they fell on the bank of the river and they started rolling. So some passerby saw them suffer like this and then got them admitted to the hospital and their health has been deteriorated after that. Means it is in a very bad condition after that. ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತಾರೆ. ವೈದ್ಯರು ಪರೀಕ್ಷಾ ಕೊಠಡಿಯಿಂದ ಹೊರಬರುತ್ತಾರೆ. So they are all waiting and the doctor comes out of the examination room. Dilip, ನಮ್ಮ ಗೆಳೆಯರ ಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್? So Dilip is asking, how is the condition of our friends? ವೈದ್ಯರು, ಇನ್ನು ಏನು ಹೇಳುವಂತಿಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ಆದರೆ ಚಿಂತೆಗೆ ಕಾರಣವಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ತೋರುತ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸೇಸ್, ಐ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ ಸೇ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದೇರ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್, ಬಟ್ ಡೋಂಟ್ ವರಿ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಸೋ ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ದೆನ್ ರಮ್ಯಾ, ಅವರಿಗೆ ಏನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್? ಸೊ ರಮ್ಯಾ ಇಸ್ ಆಸ್ಕಿಂಗ್, ವಾಟ್ ಹಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ ಟು ದೆಮ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್? ವೈದ್ಯರು, ಅವರಿಗೆ ನದಿಯ ನೀರಿನ ಮಾಲಿನ್ಯದ ಸೋಂಕು ತಗುಲಿದೆ. ಪರಿಣಾಮವಾಗಿ ಇಡೀ ದೇಹದಲ್ಲಿ ಗುಳ್ಳೆಗಳಿದ್ದಿವೆ. ತುರಿಕೆ ತಡೆಯಲಾರದೆ ಮೂರ್ಛೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸೇಸ್, the pollution of the river has caused infection in them. As a result, they have got boils all over the body and are unable to bear the itching. They all have fainted. Dilip, ಅವರ ಜೀವಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಅಪಾಯವಿಲ್ಲ ತಾನೆ? Dilip is asking, I hope there is no danger to their life. ವೈದ್ಯರು, ಚಿಂತಿಸಬೇಡಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ಸಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಗೆ ಬಂದ ಕಾರಣ ಸೂಕ್ತ ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆ ನೀಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. So the doctor says, no, don't worry. They were brought into the hospital at the right time and I have given them the necessary treatment. Rita, ನಾವು ಅವರನ್ನು ನೋಡಬಹುದೇ? So Rita is asking, can we go and see them? ವೈದ್ಯರು, ಈಗ ಬೇಡ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ಸಂಜೆ ಬನ್ನಿ. Not now, come back in the evening. ವೈದ್ಯರು ಹೇಳಿದ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿದ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ನದಿಯ ದಂಡೆಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ ನೌ ಕಮ್ ಟು ದ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ರಿವರ್. ಭವಾನಿ, ಈ ನದಿಯ ನೀರು ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಕೊಳಕಾಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಭವಾನಿ ಇಸ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್, ಲುಕ್ ಎಟ್ ದ ವಾಟರ್, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೋ ಡರ್ಟಿ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ರಿವರ್. ಮಮತಾ, ಅಬ್ಬಾ, ಈ ಕೆಟ್ಟ ನೀರಿಗೆ ಅವರೇಕೆ ಇಳಿದರು? ಸೊ ಮಮತಾ ಇಸ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್, ದಿಸ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೋ ಡರ್ಟಿ, ವೈ ಡಿಡ್ ದೇ ಗೆಟ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ಸಚ್ ಅ ಡರ್ಟಿ ವಾಟರ್? ಸುಜಾತ, ಸೆಕೆ ತಡೆಯಲು ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲವೋ ಏನೋ. ಸುಜಾತ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್, ಮೇ ಬಿ ದೇ ಫೆಲ್ಟ್ ವೆರಿ ಹಾಟ್, ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ದೇ ಗಾಟ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ವಾಟರ್. ಅಮಿತ್, ಇದು ಮಲಿನಗೊಂಡ ನದಿ. ಇಂತಹ ನದಿಗಳು ಜೀವ ಸಂಕುಲಕ್ಕೆ ಅಪಾಯಕಾರಿ. Amit is saying, this is such a polluted river. It is not good for living organisms. ಮಕ್ಕಳೆಲ್ಲರೂ ನದಿಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಾತ್ಸಾರವಾಗಿ ಮಾತನಾಡುತ್ತಾ ಹೀಯಾಳಿಸತೊಡಗುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಇದ್ದಕ್ಕಿದ್ದಂತೆ ಕೊಳೆ ಕೆಸರಿನಿಂದ ಕೂಡಿದ ಜಲದೇವತೆ ನೀರಿನ ಮಧ್ಯದಿಂದ ಧುತ್ತನೆ ಪ್ರತ್ಯಕ್ಷವಾಗುತ್ತಾಳೆ. ಮಕ್ಕಳೆಲ್ಲ ಭಯಪಡುತ್ತಾರೆ. So the children, they are talking very disrespectfully and taunting that river. Then suddenly somebody sprouts out, that is the goddess of the river. Jaladevate means the river goddess. And she is full of dirt and a lot of dirt is stuck to her. These children suddenly look at her and they get a little afraid. Makkalu, yarivalu, ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಸಹ್ಯವಾಗಿದ್ದಾಳೆ. ಸೊ ದ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ ಆರ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್, ಹೂ ಇಸ್ ಶಿ? ಶಿ ಲುಕ್ಸ್ ಸೋ ಡಿಸ್ಗಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡರ್ಟಿ. ಜಲದೇವತೆ, ನಾನು ಜಲದೇವತೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. ಸೊ ದ ರಿವರ್ ಗಾಡೆಸ್ ಸೇಸ್, ಐ ಆಮ್ ದ ರಿವರ್ ಗಾಡೆಸ್. ಮಕ್ಕಳು, ಛೀ, ಜಲದೇವತೆ ಹೀಗಿರುತ್ತಾಳೆಯೇ? ನಿನ್ನನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಅಸಹ್ಯವಾಗುತ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ದ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ ಆರ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್, ಛೀ, ಹೌ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯು ಬಿ ಅ ರಿವರ್ ಗಾಡೆಸ್? ವಿ ಫೀಲ್ ಸೋ ಡರ್ಟಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಿಸ್ಗಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಲುಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಟ್ ಯು. ಜಲದೇವತೆ, ಏಕೆ? ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೇನು ಮಾಡಿರುವೆ? ನೀವೇಕೆ ಅಸಹ್ಯ ಪಟ್ಟುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಿ? ನನ್ನಿಂದ ನೀವು ಹಲವು ಪ್ರಯೋಜನ ಪಡೆದಿಲ್ಲವೇ? ಸೊ ದ ವಾಟರ್ ಗಾಡೆಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್, ವೈ? ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಐ ಡನ್ ಟು ಯು? Why do you have to feel so disgusted? Because of me, you have had so much of benefits because of me. I have been so useful to all of you. ರೆಹಮಾನ್, ಎಲ್ಲ ಸರಿ, ಆದರೆ ಈಗ ನೀನು ಕಲುಷಿತಗೊಂಡಿರುವೆ. ನಿನ್ನ ನೀರನ್ನು ಕುಡಿಯಬಾರದಂತೆ, ನಿನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡಬಾರದಂತೆ ವೈದ್ಯರೇ ನಮಗೆ ಈ ವಿಚಾರ ತಿಳಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಗೆಳತಿಯರು ನಿನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಸ್ವಸ್ಥರಾಗಿ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಗೆ ಸೇರಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So Rehman is saying, okay, you have been useful, but now you have become so polluted. The doctor has told you to not drink water from this river and not to take bath in this river. And because our friends took bath in this river, they have been admitted in the hospital. Jaladevate, makkale, idakkella karana naanalla neevu. So the river goddess says, I am not the reason for all this. All you people only are the reason for this. Raghu, ನಾವೇ. ಸೊ ರಘು's asking, is it us? ಜಲದೇವತೆ, ನೀವು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮವರು. ಸೊ she says, you means all you humans. ಮನೋಹರ, ನಮ್ಮವರೇನು ಶುದ್ಧಳಾಗಿ ಹರಿಯಬಾರದೆಂದು ತಾಕೀತು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆಯೇ? ನಿನ್ನ ನೀರಿನಿಂದ ನಮಗೀಗ ಉಳಿಗಾಲವಿಲ್ಲ. So Manohar is saying, as though we did it on purpose. We didn't do it on purpose. And now your water is not even useful for us anymore. So ಜಲದೇವತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ನೀವು ನನ್ನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಪ್ಪು ತಿಳಿದಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ನನ್ನ ಮಾತುಗಳನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿ. ಪರಿಶುದ್ಧಳಾಗಿ ಹರಿಯುವ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಕಲುಷಿತಗೊಳಿಸಿದವರು ಮನುಷ್ಯರೇ. So now the goddess is talking. She's saying, no, you have misunderstood what I am saying. Listen to what I am saying. I was very clean, but I was polluted because of you humans only. ಬಹಳ ಹಿಂದಿನಿಂದ ಇತ್ತೀಚಿನವರೆಗೆ ಮಾಲಿನ್ಯ ರಹಿತಳಾಗಿ ಹರಿಯುತ್ತಿದ್ದೆ. So from many years ago till recently, I was not polluted. I was flowing very clean. ಆಗ ಈ ಮನುಷ್ಯರು ನನ್ನ ನೀರನ್ನು ಕುಡಿಯುತ್ತಿದ್ದರು, ಆಹಾರ ತಯಾರಿಕೆಗೆ ಬಳಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದರು, ಬೇಸಾಯಕ್ಕೆ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದರು. ನನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಲೆಕ್ಕವಿಲ್ಲದಷ್ಟು ಜಲಚರ ಜೀವಗಳಿದ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಸಂತೋಷದಿಂದ ಇದ್ದವು. So she said that humans used to drink my water. They used to use my water for preparing food. They used to do agriculture, and countless aquatic life were there in my river. All of them were living very happily. ಆದರೆ ಈಗ ನಾನು ಪರಿಶುದ್ಧಳಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. But now I am not very clean. ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಮನುಷ್ಯರು ಮನಬಂದಂತೆ ಬಳಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So she saying, humans, as they wish, however they want, they are using me. ಅನೇಕ ಕಾರ್ಖಾನೆಗಳನ್ನು ನನ್ನ ದಂಡೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಥಾಪಿಸಿ ಅದರಿಂದ ಹೊರಬರುವ ರಾಸಾಯನಿಕ ಪದಾರ್ಥಗಳನ್ನು ಮತ್ತು ಕಸದ ರಾಶಿಗಳನ್ನು ನನ್ನೊಳಗೆ ಎಸೆಯುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಊರಿನ ಸಮಗ್ರ ಕೊಳಚೆ ನೀರನ್ನು ನನ್ನೊಳಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಶೋಷಣೆಗೆ ಬಲಿಯಾದ ನಾನು ಹೇಗೆ ಪರಿಶುದ್ಧಳಾಗಿ ಹರಿಯಲು ಸಾಧ್ಯ? ನೀವೇ ಯೋಚಿಸಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. So she says, humans used me as they wished. They built factories on the bank of my river, and they established so many factories, and whatever chemical wastes that was coming out, they let it all into my water. Then they started throwing piles of dirt into my water, and then all the sewage from the village, all that water also was allowed to mix into my water. And if you do all these kind of exploitation on me, how can I be clean? How is it possible that I can still remain clean? Please think. You children, you yourself think about it. Then Makkalu, ನೀನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತಿರುವುದಾದರೂ ಏನು? So the children asking, what are you trying to tell us? ಜಲದೇವತೆ, ನಾನು ಹೇಳುವುದಿಷ್ಟೇ. ಮನುಷ್ಯರು ಹೀಗೆಯೇ ಮಾಲಿನ್ಯ ಮಾಡುವುದನ್ನು ಮುಂದುವರಿಸಿದ್ದಾದರೆ ನಾನು ವಿಷಕನ್ಯೆ ಎಂಬ ಪಟ್ಟ ಧರಿಸುವ ಕಾಲ ದೂರವಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಯಾರ ಬಳಿ ನನ್ನ ನೋವನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ಳಲಿ? So the water goddess is saying, if humans continue to pollute me like this, then you will name me as a Vishakanya. Vishakanya means a poisonous woman. You will start naming me like that. I have to get such a name. To whom will I go and tell my troubles or my pain? Then ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಚಿಂತಾಕ್ರಾಂತರಾಗಿ, ದೇವತೆಯೇ, ನೀನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೊದಲಿನಂತಾಗಲು ಸಾಧ್ಯವಿಲ್ಲವೇ? So now the children are thinking and they are wondering, and then they are asking her, is it not at all possible for you to become like before? Then ಜಲದೇವತೆ, ಇದೇ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ನನ್ನ ಮೇಲಾಗುತ್ತಿರುವ ದೌರ್ಜನ್ಯ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ನಿಲ್ಲಬೇಕು. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಶುದ್ಧಗೊಳಿಸಲು ಶ್ರಮಿಸಬೇಕು. ನನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಬಗೆಯ ಮಲಿನ ವಸ್ತು ಸೇರದಂತೆ ನೋಡಿಕೊಂಡರೆ ಮೊದಲಿನಂತೆಯೇ ಪರಿಶುದ್ಧಳಾಗಿ ಹರಿಯಬಲ್ಲೆ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಈಗ ಹೇಳಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ನನಗಾಗಿ ನೀವೇನು ಮಾಡಬಲ್ಲಿರಿ. So she's saying that it is possible, but for that you have to first completely stop all the exploitations that is happening, and then you all have to work hard in making me clean, in cleaning me, and then make sure that nothing that will pollute, not any like a dirt or chemicals, make sure that none of that come and get mixed into my water. Only then I can become as before. And she's asking the children, okay children, tell me, will you help me? Will you be able to do this for me? ಮಕ್ಕಳೆಲ್ಲ, ತಾಯಿ, ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ನಿನ್ನ ಮಾಲಿನ್ಯ ತಡೆಯಲು ಶ್ರಮಿಸುತ್ತೇವೆ. ಇಂದಿನಿಂದಲೇ ಪಣತೊಟ್ಟು ನಿನ್ನನ್ನು ಪರಿಶುದ್ಧವಾಗಿಡಲು ಪ್ರಯತ್ನಿಸುತ್ತೇವೆ. So the children say, we will try, we will work hard to stop all this pollution on you. We promise you that from today we will start. Prayatna means we will try and make all efforts to keep you very clean. Jaladevate, dhanya makkale dhanya, and antardhana laguvalu. So she says, thank you, I'm so happy, thank you, and then she vanishes from there. ಮಕ್ಕಳು ತಮ್ಮ ಹೆತ್ತವರ ಹಾಗೂ ಊರವರ ಸಹಕಾರದೊಂದಿಗೆ ನದಿಯನ್ನು ಶುಚಿಯಾಗಿಡಲು ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಯನ್ನು ವಹಿಸಿಕೊಂಡರು. So the children, along with the help of their parents and all the people in the village, they took up the responsibility on keeping the river clean, and they worked towards keeping it clean and stop the pollution on the river.